Every time a brand does something bold, weird, or just downright stupid, the internet loses its mind. But here's the thing that nobody wants to admit: the best branding, the stuff that breaks through, it almost always looks stupid at first. And today, we're unpacking why that works. From meme drops to ugly logos to product launches that feel more like performance art, we're diving into the branding that looks ridiculous at launch, but ends up in a marketing case study on LinkedIn 6 months later. But before we get into it, be sure to support the show by giving this episode a like, leaving a comment, and of course, by subscribing. This is Ziggy the Designer, the show where we talk about the world of graphic design and the people who make it move. Design is all around us, so we might as well talk about it. Let's talk about liquid death. If you've never seen it, picture this: a tall boy beer can, but it's water. Nothing really special to it, just straight up mountain water. When it launched, every pro marketer, every marketing expert said, this looks like a joke. It's trying too hard. This branding is dumb. Fast forward to today, they've sold millions of dollars worth of canned water. They've got merch, celebrity collabs, even a cartoon. And that skull logo, it's tattooed on real fans. Like, literally, it's tattooed. Now let's talk about Duolingo. The green owl went from a boring language learning app mascot to a full-blown TikTok menace. It flirts with users, it threatens them for missing lessons, it goes viral for being weirdly unhinged. And it works. After Duolingo leaned into this chaotic strategy, their TikTok following exploded and downloads of the app surged. And then there's Mischief, the kings of stupid smart branding. They dropped the big red boots. Everybody remembers the summer of the big red boots, right? Those giant Astro Boy, Sonic looking shoes that made you look like a cartoon character. Everybody clowned on it. I clowned on it. I still hate the big red shoes. But they sold out instantly. It was hard to find them anywhere, and they were reselling for crazy stupid numbers. Then came the backwards shoe from Mischief, the Eat the Rich popsicles, and the Jesus shoes filled with holy water. Every drop looks ridiculous. Every drop seems like a joke, but every drop sells out, and every drop trends. We could go on, right? The Grimace shake, Crocs, the USPS and Bape collaboration. It looks dumb, but it works because it's unforgettable. And that brings us to the real reason behind all of this. So let's break it down. Branding doesn't live on a billboard anymore, not even close. It lives in the scroll. It lives on TikTok. It lives on Instagram. It lives on X. And in a world where you have, 1 second to catch attention, smart branding isn't enough. Safe doesn't stop the scroll. Clever doesn't go viral. But stupid gets clicked. And here's why. It's disruptive, right? It breaks your mental pattern. You're scrolling past all these logos, all of these advertisements, all of these influencer posts, and then boom, someone is wearing these big red boots. You stop. It makes you feel something, whether that be confusion, curiosity, even a little outrage. And when branding provokes a reaction like that, good or bad, it creates a memory. It does its job. And it's shareable. Your friends aren't sending you ads with clean Swiss typography, right? They're sending you screenshots of the Duolingo owl saying, practice or I will find you. We used to think the goal of branding was polish, perfection, cohesion, but now the goal is attention, and attention comes from tension. I should have been a writer. It comes from breaking the rules. Think about it. Nobody got the Old Spice guy campaign at first. I mean, it's a shirtless dude sitting on a horse, right? People hated the Airbnb logo when it dropped, right? Everybody thought it looked a little provocative. But now it's all iconic because they pushed through the discomfort and into memorability. And look, I get it, right? We're designers. We like grids. We like elegance. We want the typography to sing and the kerning to be perfect. But the world isn't a Behance portfolio. It's a TikTok. It's a post on X. It's chaos. And in that world, branding like Liquid Death wins. I love this stuff because it breaks the rules on purpose. It says, you want sterile minimalism? No, we're gonna give you something to talk about. And let's be real, most of modern design looks the same. Every app icon is a flat image. Every logo has some sort of geometric sans serif typeface associated with it. Every startup has the same clean aesthetic. And it's boring, right? But this kind of branding, this stupid branding, it's messy, it's loud, it's corny, it's weird. And that's exactly what makes it so powerful. It reminds people that there's a human behind the brand, that there's personality, that you're not just, getting a product here, you're also getting a story with this brand. Even when the story looks dumb at first glance, because the truth is, weird is memorable. Weird creates fans, but most importantly, weird sells. So now I'm throwing it to you. Does, dumb, stupid branding actually work? Or is this all a passing trend we'll regret in 5 years? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. That's all I have for you. Be sure to support the show by giving this episode a like, subscribing, and of course, sharing this one out. I've been Ziggy the Designer. If there are 2 things you need to know about me, it's that 1, I love design. And 2, I'm very opinionated. I'll talk with y'all later. Bye-bye.